Hi here, Finns here. I am back for another video, and today I'm going to be doing another eviction prediction of Celebrity Big Brother 2024. Yes, it's eviction time again. It's the celebrity series, so we get probably two evictions every week now. So, yes, so who went out last time round? It was Gary, and I predicted Gary. Not a huge shock. I think the right person went because I don't think Gary was giving us anything new or anything different. Um, really, I think he was quite glad to be the first one out because I really don't think he probably fit in with the celebrities in, nor was he really that entertaining to watch. So I don't think we're really missing that much, sadly, from Gary leaving on Friday. But now, since then, we've had a bit of a fallout. Um, Zizi and Lauren fell out over some oranges for some reason, and then we had our first rule break of the series when Lauren and Louis were talking about how many people put Lauren up. They went into the wheelie bin of shame and then wrote a letter, a very long letter, about saying how sorry they were, and it was just banter. But sadly, they only wrote 4 lines of that letter, when really they should have probably wrote about 10 or 12 lines. Like, it was like. And then we had like the most awkward of silence ever. I was like, speak, speak, someone speak. It was just so awkward. It's like no one said anything, and it's awkward silence. Um, anyway, we had the first shopping task of the series. It was a good one, the whole police theme and the bent copper and David and Cece played bent coppers and nobody found who they were. It was fun. It was fun. I liked the police theme, detective theme. I thought it was a nice theme for all the housemates to do a little task here and there. That was nice. That was nice. And word on to the housemates passing the first shopping task of the series. Um, so yes, so we have had more votes now. Sharon, as the lodger, can't vote and can't be voted for the nominations. However, she did watch the votes for the nominations in this week's noms, and then it was the three people that got the most votes were Lauren, Zizi, and Louis. So yeah, I put it all in my hand again this time, and Sharon had the choice to replace someone. She decided to let Zizi um, remove her from the public vote and replace her with Fern. So now Fern's going to be up along with Lauren, Louis, and of course Fern. So 3 people are going to be up, and most likely only one of them's going to go. But who will go home? And who will be getting evicted from the Big Brother house? On Tuesday, which is tomorrow night. So quick again, but again, Tuesday and Fridays are eliminations. We need to get them out of the house. Um, so let's talk about Lauren first. Lauren is up again. Not a big shocker. I think her argument with Zizi didn't help. I think she might have kind of came across as like playing the victim when yeah, yeah. I mean, she shouldn't have used a strong word like hate. I always think hate is a very strong word. Yes, and that letter, like, girl, come on, you could have wrote some more lines. I think she was really more apologizing to the house than she was apologizing to Zizi. I think Lauren, I don't think she's realizing some of the things she's doing isn't the right things. I feel like she could stay in longer, but I think by now, I think she's just getting a bit bored. She's getting a bit tired by the whole situation, and I think she's had enough now. But yeah, and then we got Louis, who's up, which I was surprised he wasn't up with the first public vote. Louis is very sly, isn't he? He sticks by Sharon, he sticks by Lauren, and sometimes Sue. But yeah, I mean, he's a very sly person, Louis. He's very sly, and I've always been quite intrigued by Louis because you know, to think about it, un, unlike Sharon, to think about it, Louis is quite a closed person. Like I always want to know more about Louis Walsh, really, because he's quite a closed person. Like I don't really know much about his private life that much, unlike Sharon Osbourne, which we probably do know. But with Louis, I don't. I want to know more about his private life. Like, he's very close. Like, you know what I mean? Like, um, but yeah, Louis is very sly in some places. I don't think he realizes on camera sometimes some things he's doing. Like, he can be very brutally honest sometimes. Like, yeah, saying Gary, yeah, to his face, like, yeah, you need to go tonight. It's like, all right, Louis, say how you really feel. I mean, but he keeps it real. He does keep it real, and honesty is the best policy. Um, and then we've got Lovely Fern. Now, I say Lovely Fern because she is a lovely woman, and I loved watching her clips of This Morning back in the day. But um, and my mum loves Fern Britton over the years. But I will say I do feel like she's been a bit quiet in the house. Um, I'm sure she's a great housemate to talk to, get along with, speak to, and it's been always been interesting seeing like a little conversation with Gary and Fern about what she really thinks about the Philip Schofield handle. Yes, saying if Philip Schofield enters the house, I'm leaving. Oh, anyway, but yeah. I mean, when she got like Sharon chose her to be up with the public vote, you kind of saw a bit of a changed Fern in tonight's episode. Like, she right, she like kind of made herself more visible in a way. Like playing along, trying to make her own musical, put a big towel around her head, and then start singing. Like, I feel like she was kind of losing the plot a little bit, Fern. I think she's trying to she doesn't want to be feel invisible now. She wants to get more involved with the group. And by doing that, she's just being silly and being daft a little bit. Um, and I feel like she doesn't know how to take it, Fern. And eh, yeah, and I don't know if she's kind of feeling like, are my days now limited? Like, has my time come? Who knows? Who knows? So one of these will go home tomorrow night. Um, oh, it's a tough one, but remember, we've got to remember in celebrity, it's a vote to save. It's not a vote to evict. Who's got the biggest fan base? Do the quieter characters go home when it's a vote to save? If that's the case, then I do think unfortunately Fern is the quietest out of the three. She doesn't have the most attention compared to um the other two. Like with Lauren, she's been in arguments. This feud was easy, but people remember her. Louis is very sly, but people watch Celebrity Big Brother for that. I've got to think it's going to be Fern, unfortunately, unless there's going to be some mums out there supporting Fern. But I just don't know. I don't know. I think like Lauren's still got those housewives voting. Louis, actually, who's Louis's fan base? Like the Irish can't vote because he's not on X Factor. He's not on the show anymore. So it could be Louis, but I just think he's giving us more, while Fern is a bit more reserved. I do think it's sadly going to be Fern. I don't want it to be Fern because I like Fern, and I think there's a lot more we need to see of her. But if she's like struggling in the house, if she's not bringing anything, then I feel like it's going to be unfortunately Fern going home, which is a pity because I do like her. But you know, somebody has to go home. That's the way it goes sometimes. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. This is a harder eviction to predict than it was on Friday night because it was so obvious it was going to be Gary going home on Friday. But this one is it's a bit more wide open, I would say. A bit more wide open, but we'll wait and see. In any case, comment down below who you think will be the second housemate to be evicted. Not, oh no, that way, that way. Peace. Love, love, peace, peace. Comment down below in the comment section below, like and subscribe this video, and I'll be back for more content very soon. Until then, goodbye, people. Goodbye.